I'm tryna live life stress-free. Bad vibes don't test me. Don't make me your enemy. Cause when I'm up, you let your enemy down.
But yeah, the voodoo.
Yeah, that voodoo thing I want to watch.
I can't lie.
Where is it? It's there, innit?
So if you want to make a remote income from home, and you're a beginner, meaning right now you have a 9-to-5.
Jesus Christ. That guy is arrogant. How can you say you are the only way? That is braggadocious. No way. We have
braggadocious. I can't. I'm adding that to my vocabulary. Yo,
braggadocious. No, he is.
No, he definitely.
I was so
definitely
disappointed straight away.
No,
articulation right there.
braggadocious. Yo.
The Bible says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and He was in the beginning before the Word was made. I will be doing my ritual. I will be doing my ritual. Immediately my ritual, human sacrifice. When the person does it
Oh my God.
out of his will, is not wrong. I strongly believe that traditionalists are evil.
Traditionalists. Fucking hell.
I mean, yeah, but you can't say something like that out of it. Oh my God, they even have an age warning for this.
Please step forward if you agree with the point. There is only one true religion.
As a Christian, the foundation of our faith is the scripture. Jesus has said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And no one comes through the Father except through me.
That's a Yoruba
that shows that the only religion.
I don't know, man's not Yoruba, but that's a Yoruba name. Omolola, that's strictly Yoruba.
Which exists is Christianity, which is not a religion as people actually call it, but a way of life.
Exactly.
The first Christians, if you remember, the first Christians were actually called Christians in Antioch because of people saw the way they were behaving. They're like, oh, these people actually look like Christ. They speak like Christ. They act like Christ. They behave like Christ. They show people love. And that is where the word Christians comes in. And that is where Christianity actually comes in. Even God said, He said, thou shalt not bow to any other God except me. So that means that the author and the creator of everything He acknowledged that there are other gods, but there's one true God.
The book of John 1-5, I think, it said He's the only one God.
Yes.
He's the only true God. That in the beginning was the Word.
Yes.
And the Word was with God. Who is this Word?
Jesus.
The Word was Jesus. And the Word was God. He was.
Sorry, I was so locked in. I was just like, yeah,
celebrities. Because of the way.
Yeah, that's what they mean by other gods, like young boy.
I was even understanding it now when I'm hearing these men breaking it down. So yeah.
But I wouldn't really. Would you say that?
That's only like in a dystopian sense. There's actual false gods.
Yeah.
But I just mean in a dystopian way, like there's the Beyonces.
Because obviously, like everyone looks up to them. There's set man that worship them.
But the thing is, they're given. I mean, I feel like even in the Bible, it tries to say like anything you put your whole life's energy into and worship, you're making that a god. You may not know it, but you're making that a god. So whatever,
like you're making it like the center of your life, and God is meant to be the center.
Without it, you're destroying yourself. It's like he's trying to teach you discipline through. I should be the only thing like that.
Like you should put me at the center, so everything else can come together. What you get? So like, for example, like say you want to do something, right? That's why you have to put God first in that thing you're doing, so everything could just come in easier. Obviously, it might take time, but you will eventually get to that level that you need to get to through God.
If it was easy, would you still want it? If it was easy, would you even want it?
Exactly, that's the thing. That's because that's the thing with self-discipline and obviously like grinding hard as well. Because self-discipline obviously teaches you that, okay, cool, it's not gonna come easy, but I need to like, be persistent, be consistent, persevere, all of that to get to that stage that you want to get to as well. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, like for example, everyone says, oh yeah, being famous, you have to sell yourself to the devil, Kai Cenat, for example, that guy talks about Jesus giving his life to Jesus,
Bro, the masses don't realize how figurative selling your soul is, bro.
Exactly.
It's very, very, it's basically just emasculating yourself, bro. That's basically what selling your soul is, the easiest to explain.
And so like with him, my man's literally put Jesus in everything that he does. That's why my man is so big, like it's big the way
Honestly.
he is.
It's like every stream has got someone else that we all know.
Oh,
Exactly.
I was looking at his flipping thing as he was looking for the big time rush. I'm just seeing household names, bro.
Literally.
You'll never see anybody else with connections like him.
Bro, put God
Genuinely.
first. Put God first. It's possible, man. Can't lie.
Was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him. That without him, there was never anything made without him. That was why they said, before Abraham, I was. Because he has been in the
I wanna hear
beginning,
what these voodoo
even
have to say.
before the world was formed.
Can the disagreeers please step forward?
But all of them are obviously gonna.
My name is Mazi Chukwebuka.
That's an Igbo
Wando.
man right there.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard Chuku, that's an Igbo man right there. Literally.
What's his name mean though?
I don't know.
You
bro.
would just have to type it.
Chuku. Yeah, that's an Igbo man right there.
You just have to.
I am a practitioner and a strict adherent and a defendant of the Omenala or Omenani tradition. Christianity is not the only true religion. I represent the Ordinala or ordinary religion. That's the Igbo traditional religion.
Told
You
you.
understand?
Told you it was Igbo.
And this Igbo traditional religion is like only for Igbos because we are the only ones that practice it and believe in it. This religion or this culture has been in existence.
Pause that for a minute. Wait. I'm not even trying to be dumb when I say this, but I didn't know that there was other. You know that whole like Jewish like hysteria with like it only being about Jewish people and they don't really let other people. I didn't even know that there was things like that even in Nigeria or other places.
Same.
I didn't even know that.
You know what? That's so interesting. Like that's why like when people like this are having their talks and that, like I don't agree with them, but I don't really disagree because when you actually open your mind and deep, like bro, there's people who come from places where what's weird to us is normal to them.
Yeah.
Like bro, he was. I can't even I've been to Africa, but I can't begin to explain that actually being raised there and having tradition. Imagine like, that's so different to the life we live now.
Literally,
100%.
So different.
I would see a lot of these men backwards.
Even at that in Africa, like, bro, this is a whole other thing. I'm not really gonna get too much into this, but you see, Africa, like Africa is a how can I say that? It's a lost continent. So there's a lot of things. I don't know this, but there's a lot of things like, for example, the easiest way to explain it is like, bro, there's a lot of things that black people don't know about themselves that white people knew, which is why they enslaved us. And you know, like certain things that we believed in could have been that. If that makes sense.
That's what they want you to know. They try to brainwash us.
So is like a thing where like the colonizers saw the potential in black people and wanted to exploit that potential before the black people realized the potential that they have. Literally.
And then this I don't know this, but obviously in Africa there's a lot of there's like 54 countries, and in those countries there's so many tribes, this and the third. So obviously there's not just gonna be Christianity or Islam. There's gonna be like their specific things that they can have their deities that and they might believe in mermaids. They might actually seen that shit. Like shit, real life. Like
literally. Would you say like obviously with you from like Jamaica and all of that, would you say like your sides have obviously not exactly like this, but something similar? Like what's your thing about that? I've heard stories about hate.
There's slavery in Jamaica. There was slavery.
No, but I'm talking about like in terms of like voodoo.
I've heard some stories.
Haiti,
like,
isn't it mermaid?
I can't remember those. I've heard one about like some old lady and like how like something about some of them you just don't even talk to, or you don't even do them dirty because you don't even know what they will just cast them. So basically, like I've heard things about that.
Do you know that TikToker that used to do the scary story times about like her dad and how what's it called?
Well, what's her name?
She's Haiti.
I think so. Wait,
and her name's like Blizzy or something like that.
She's still not Wait, did she stop posting or something?
Let me see. I know you definitely know.
I think.
Oh, you're not looked in, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You might check on stream then. Get the chat involved.
Yeah, no. I'll show you on stream quickly. Then what's it called?
You gotta know your history.
Do
you remember her?
Her.
Yes.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Did she still post?
Yeah, she still posts.
Wait, hold on.
You see what's dangerous though?
Hold on.
History. You see, you gotta learn history. I agree and I disagree.
Wait,
history,
go back to or just send me her account.
History is history.
Yeah, I'll send you her account.
Alright, cool, because I want to watch more of her stories and stuff because she had a lot to do with
It was
stuff.
Yeah. Because basically in Haiti, they used to have like these man, at night time they'll transform into those are called animals, innit?
Yeah.
They call them what's it? Lugaos or something like that. Yeah.
That's it right there.
Lugaos. They call it Lugaos.
I'll tell you, bro, you see these bushmen and wait, this shit is real.
Like, this is actual real shit.
I was about to make a joke about like in Fortnite where you wrap the bush around yourself and you just to the bush.
No, this is real shit. Like they have it in Haiti. I don't know if they have it in Jamaica, but I've heard like stories here and there about like voodoo over them sides.
The equivalent to that in Jamaica would just be I think it would be like what would it be like? Maybe like a herbalist yardie, man.
No, but I can't imagine going to another country thinking it's calm, coming back, realize you're cursed. Oh, that must hit different.
No, but I said the curses will normally lift after you leave the country.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine you come back, think you just had a normal time in another country and realize you're cursed.
No, there is Jamaican witches. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah. But there's a name for that. But but with Haiti now, there's Lugaos. Bro, there was even a story time about like guys literally going to like ritualists to turn people into animals. Yeah, bro, in Haiti. Bro, it was so dark, bro. Because that girl, she used to make like story times about it as well. Because it was her dad that experienced the whole thing. And she'd say her dad's stories on TikTok, innit? It's mad.
And you see with like a lot of these things that sound mythical, like, there's two sides to it. There's a side where it actually is, and there's a side where it's like...
No, everyone in the world can see it.
Like, the way it's explained, it looks so literal, but it's so intricate. But you can only explain it in a literal way. Otherwise, if you try to get into detail, it will sound mad. But if you just say, I just see my turn into a cat, then you can understand that. But if you try to talk about
the details of
then people will just be like,
this is fictional. Because obviously not
everyone can see it.
You know, not everyone's like spiritually awoken to that extent of being able to see spirits or even like spiritually aware of like what's going on in the world.
Seeing them, that's even a lot. But even to acknowledge them,
it's mad. And it's a thing where like she'd be talking about how like, kids shouldn't be out at night time. Otherwise, the little girls will start like looking for them because apparently when they turn into animals, they go after children. What? Yeah, bro, it's mad. Like it's mad scary, bro. I can't lie.
They target children the most, honestly.
Yeah, bro, they target kids.
Like cool. So a way to basically logically explain that could be like.
But you won't even know when you see a little girl, will you?
It could be like
They just come out.
No, they come out at night. That's why what's it called? At night time, they always tell the kids to go back inside. Do not come out at night time.
They tell that for everyone in general.
A logical way to like explain that could be like a crazed resident of whatever village, like has found a way to make animals rabid or something like that, and then that could be like the logical explanation for how they turn into animals. Like that,
scary, fam.
Before Christianity. It started with in the 9th century and is only practiced by the Igbos. And we worship and we revere the only true God. That is Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Excuse me, Christianity is the only true way. You said it has been before existence. It has never been before existence. The Bible says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and He was in the beginning before the world was made.
The thing is,
Let's go to creation.
No, they get very passionate. You get what I'm trying to say? Nah.
Commercial property. There are 5 main types. I'm going to talk to you about some of them. Retail, that is one of the main.
How were you made? Chukwu Okike Abiyama created me. No way. We have only one God, the only one creator, who was not created by man. You see, but He created man. Yeah, you see, in His own likeness. Yeah, you see, one thing about you Christians is that you are all over yourselves, like your Jesus Christ. He said He is the only way, the truth, and the life. Do you know, if I want to talk about myself now, after this show now, if I go outside, I'll go and be telling people that I'm the only one that said everything that everybody accepted. I would like to blow my trumpet.
Yeah, the thing is, you're not Him. You've not performed the miracles that He performed. He performed those miracles.
You know what it is? It's more than the miracles which Jesus even tried to say. It was like, He was even getting sick of it at one point. Was like saying, how many times do I need to perform these miracles for you, man, to trust me? Because Satan will come and trick you, man, with miracles you think you're seeing, and you'll get fooled. It's not about the miracles. He's just genuinely trying to warn you.
Yeah, and it's just like, not even just about like miracles, just the way he presents himself, all of that, like how he carries himself. You could just tell, cool, this is what my man does. Honestly, but what he's saying, if he goes around saying that, they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because look at the way you carry yourself. Firstly, you perform 0 miracles. You're not like really tapped in with God. You're not knowledgeable as well.
But the thing is with them, man, they don't even have to do the most. Like, they could just pretend to be a normal person, put on a suit, and then just do something to convenience some guy. A lot of cameras and stuff exist nowadays. Before you know it, that blows up. He starts getting people to help him, blah, 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 blah. It can really happen.
You know, I
can really happen.
I hear you, but I can't hear it more because it's a thing where it's like, bro, the easier to explain it, like for that our generation is like, bro, it's about the aura, fam.
Literally.
Okay, and it's gotta be consistent, bro. Imagine, bro, I'm not even, but imagine that actually just seeing Jesus just walk right now, bro.
You could feel like the light wave type of aura.
Yeah.
Like if the people back then when Jesus was like alive, walk on the earth.
Even if you didn't know who it was,
you would feel the aura. If they were aware of what aura was, like how we are, they'd be able to clock like, no, this is good. They would be able to clock the aura. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because obviously, like our gen is more in tune with like aura, energy, Like you'd be able to tell, oh yeah, this is Jesus. This is actually the Son of God. Compared to a nigga like this guy talking about, if I was a guy in the street that say, I'm the one that shoot, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Blew his trumpet and you people are running with it. How can you say you are the only way? That is braggadocious.
I'm using that in my vocabulary. Braggadocious.
That's a new one that the man will only understand from here.
In the same breath, though.
Wait, how? Wait, what?
He contradicted himself in the same breath because he's now talking about how.
Well, let's confuse Michael the next time he comes and just say.
He just said that.
Yeah, that's actually true. He contradicted himself still.
I just said next time let's just confuse the man by just saying
braggadocious. Nah.
That guy is arrogant.
But the way he carries himself is also arrogant as well. Like he has a very arrogant energy, thinking, what the fuck is this, bro? What I know is the way, the truth, the life. Yeah. You're not even like trying to.
But you know it is in general with every human. If you don't agree on the same thing someone else says, you're gonna see as the other person is arrogant when they're angry.
No, but like no. This you can.
No, but like with him, yeah. But I'm saying like when it comes to opinions and stuff, anyways, that's what people are gonna.
Yeah, but the auntie who was riding for God.
I think he's arrogant.
Do you think I'm arrogant?
No, what him or?
Yeah,
in general.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
He's arrogant.
Nah, him no.
I'm arrogant.
Nah, not you.
The whole time in this podcast, you've been disagreeing and agreeing with each other.
I know no sign of arrogant energy showcased from any of us. He has been having arrogant energy from the jump, from the time he started speaking. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's literally all about energy as well. My man literally isn't trying to hear it. Like the lady who was riding for God, big up auntie, literally, she was riding for God. He could not sense any sort of like arrogant type of energy coming from her. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Literally.
Her emotion came from
like the heart. Yeah. It literally came from the heart. This is just pure arrogance. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
The life you have, is it yours? If you can tell me yes, then I agree with you. And my chi and my...
From literally, from time Mama starts interrupting the lady as well. Arrogance. Thinking that, he's the knower of all. You're not even trying to understand her point. Be like, okay, cool, let me actually see where she's coming from. Let me say my point.
Ancestors gave me life. If we look at the literal definition of what religion is, religion in itself is the belief in a superhuman or a god or gods, right? Even back then, in the days of Moses and the days of Abraham, we acknowledged in the scriptures that...
Yeah, just a quick one, because this one, that's a whole other conversation. But even at that, bro, like, realistically speaking, religion, by definition, is a social construct.
In a sense, yeah. Would you say okay, cool. Because me and one of my female friends had a conversation about it. Would you guys say religion is man-made?
Yeah, 100%. But God is God. But
God is God.
Yeah.
But I feel like, obviously, religion wasn't man-made. But I feel like because man corrupted religion so much.
You said what I was just about to say, bro.
What?
That's literally, bro. I was gonna say, like, yeah, God is God. God gave His word. And And from now to, from then, let's just say 1 BC to now, bro. Do you really think everyone who's so called is one person that go to whatever? Then it's Chinese whispers.
Literally, because obviously man corrupted.
Got so many religions.
Yeah, because man corrupted religion so much, adding all these ideals and ideologies to the point where now people think that's what religion is, or it's man-made, but they haven't actually gone and seek the relationship with God themselves to really find out the actual meaning behind religion. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So that's why, cool. That, like, I see why people say it, but I feel like they need to like deepen their connection with God more to really like understand. Yeah, like someone will see videos on TikTok and be like, "Oh yeah, it's true." But like, you need to seek God yourself. It's like this lady said as well. Being a Christian is showing love. This, that, and the third. It's not like, oh yeah, you're following religion. You're just being Christ-like. That's where the term being a Christian came in. But because man corrupted Christianity to the point where they made Jesus into a white man, when in the Bible it literally describes him being black. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Bro, I even seen some vid. You know, Arab, like the guy that goes to all these different countries and vlogs, like the real.
Nah.
His videos are good. But he went to like Israel the other day or something like that. And, bro, like actually, I'm not Christian in it, but I believe in Jesus. But it put into perspective, like, bro, Jesus in a Muslim country, bro. Or a Muslim country, and did what he did, and like, bro, like it was man just watching the video. I don't even know what my point is, but watching the video was just very interesting. And but what he said is very vindictive.
No, but even
literally
like
people being lost, bro. Literally, man.
No, but I was gonna say like Islam came like way later though. So like even before that, it was like it was just was it like the law of Moses or something that they were obeying. Or it was like some
I can't remember.
Because remember when Jesus was healing someone on the Sabbath and it was like, oh yeah, you're disobeying the law of Moses. It was like, it was him before, but then man corrupted it. And then that's when it's like Jesus came to spread his gospel and to spread his word. And then after that, that's when Islam came into the picture later and then just turned into a whole other thing after that.
Because obviously, you see with like Islam, like I can't lie, man respects the culture. Like a man will never say, "Oh yeah."
Islam
like,
came way later.
What, it came later, or it was discovered later?
No, like no. Like it actually fully came later. Like it was nowhere even like close. Like I know it was. I know how their thing started. I'm not too knowledgeable about this, but I know it's like one of the prophets from the Bible, and there's just a different interpretation of the Bible here, 2 brothers or something, and then one obviously continuing with Christianity, another starting of Islam or something like that, and then it becomes another thing with Muhammad and
like a branch.
Yeah, that's where it started.
Obviously, with Islam, can't lie, the culture, religion, my respect. I'll never be someone to just downplay it, but I believe in what I believe in. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. But one thing that I don't like that a lot of like Christians, especially like Christian creators on TikTok do, they like to flip and just degrade someone's
like the
beliefs.
video and then Jesus will bless you.
No, not that. That part. That's a whole other topic. Do you get? I'm talking about them and dad. They'll be like, oh yeah, no, you will go to hell if you don't believe in God. You will like they use hell as a threat. Like they threaten you for not believing in God. Like like how God wants you to spread His word.
Convo, you know?
Yeah, because what is like,
you know what it is.
Hold on, fuck that.
Wait, if someone was to say that. Cool. If someone was to say, cool, there's a Christian and a Muslim.
Yeah.
Now, if the Christian man was saying, I'll tell this Muslim man, bro, since you don't believe in Christianity, you will go to hell. But what if the Muslim man is like the most devout Muslim? What does that mean then?
That's what as well. It's like, at one point, I was trying to teach my friend about Christianity, and he's a devout Muslim. So I was like, literally, if he was a Christian, he would be doing it like.
I feel like.
But what if he's doing what he's doing because he's Muslim? What if he can't do it as a Christian?
No, but then it's like, open to looking at different books and seeing what that teaches you as well. Because I remember like it always, because I'd be getting like these religion debates on my Instagram sometimes, and I saw something about.
I want to do a thumbnail for this reaction thing because I'm going to make it into like a YouTube video, innit?
Oh, guys.
See one, come in a bit as well. Cool. Say that.
But yeah. So I was just saying something about like if you don't find what anything in the Quran credible or something like that, then you should look back to the Bible where it came from. And then I've always heard people mention that part in the Quran, and then that's when it sparks up the debate of, okay, but then why aren't you Christian then if your own scripture says anything you doubt in here, it came from the Bible beforehand? And then that's just all like...
Do you know what it is? You see, like
this
is what I think about, like the Christians that always be like, oh, you go to hell if you don't believe in Jesus. I feel like they have knowledge on the Bible, but not deep knowledge to the point where, like, oh yeah, they don't have to threaten people with hell, because you should be able to spread the word of God and try to get someone to like become Christian without having to use hell. Literally what you teach.
No, what you do is you teach wisdom.
They're becoming less of a Christian.
No, but that's the thing. You teach wisdom, you teach the knowledge and the understanding. And then you teach the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and then you say, oh, God did that, by the way. And then you're like, this is why I choose to be and then just inform them and then let them make the decision. Because you've literally done your part.
Like, they should be the ones that, like, you should be able to, like, spread the word in a way where someone will feel welcome.
You're a messenger,
Like, someone will feel, like, welcome. Someone will be like, you know what, I want to try this out. Not a thing of, oh, I want to try this out because I'm scared of going to hell. You should be wanting to try it out because, this is something I actually want to see. This seems like peaceful. No, that's the thing.
A lot of people also like truly don't know what a messenger is. Like they actually truly don't know, because it's literally what you described. But people don't get that, and then when you look back, when you backdate and actually look at what a messenger actually was, that's literally what it was.
That when
a window to the
one thing I would say, like, I appreciate more now, ever since I've read the Bible more, is when I'll see people like preaching like openly on the street and stuff like that. I appreciate that more than I used to. I can't lie.
I always
because
appreciate.
You know what it is. Before, I used to see it as like doing too much. But when I actually like looked into the Bible and actually says like what you should do to encourage people,
don't understand that though.
Now I understand that, and I'm like,
you have to go actually understand it for yourself.
You see, like when they hand out leaflets in the streets, the only time I'll take a leaflet is if it's to do with like Jesus, God, anything else, man will not take it. Unless it's like free food, sing that shit madly, understand? But
they're forced on you though. It's not good.
Not all of them, but like there's a lot.
I don't like that.
It's forced on you. I already said that. Think of it this way, bro. Evangelism is evangelism. But bro, when you actually look at cool. When you're
oh shit.
Obviously, I do listen to them. I said, I stand there, listen, but I feel like you're forcing
an evangelist, and then they try to chat to you. That's just what it is, isn't it? But when you actually clock for a second, bro, like when you go on Indeed and then you look at leaf distributor, bro, like these are doing this for the money as well as God. Like, so are you really doing it?
They do that?
No. But here's another thing.
There are a lot.
I know what you're talking about.
There are a lot of evangelists who actually do it without no payment.
Cool.
I didn't know that.
Watch me cook it.
But it's not like a.
I didn't know that as well.
It's not like a straight.
I watched some documentary on Big-Side.
It's like do this and you'll be blessed by God, but then they're not mentioning that they're gonna pay them, but that's what they're gonna do. But they're saying it's a blessing from God. Like,
should be doing it without the intention of getting
paid. But you know, here's where
I'm gonna show you some documentary.
No. Listen to this though. But a lot of people who are evangelizing purely for the sake of getting people to come to their church.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Literally, just to go to their church, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, cool. If you say, oh yeah, you go to a church, obviously sometimes it'll go off. I've heard stories of them like looking pissed off.
Pissed off is crazy.
If someone comes and evangelizes, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna go to the other church and see their reaction.
Exactly. Like they mostly do it just to get people to come to their church.
So they can get money out of you.
Exactly, bro. For the
offering and that.
Yes, bro. Yeah.
I'll send you a documentary.
I hear it still, but that's what a lot of people do for evangelism, which is the wrong way to evangelize. You should be evangelizing with the intent of
it's
cool.
No, you know what it is.
Yeah.
I was watching one video one time, and I think I looked up in the Bible as well just to double check that the video wasn't chatting rubbish. And it was saying something about how you should have a job, and like obviously if you own a church, or if you represent like a church service, or like get that going on, you should have a job as well to support yourself.
Yeah.
It's not saying, oh yeah,
So my church that I went to in London in Ends, right?
Yeah.
Cool. No, my church.
Okay, cool.
So obviously the pastor there, because the original pastor, the OG pastor, like on the side, he was also an IT teacher, innit? So he was a teacher. Yeah, bro. Like he was using that to obviously get money for himself to
that's
support.
helping himself because
exactly
he's doing all the marketing and stuff like that himself. Like, okay.
Then he left.
I respect that. I can't lie.
Yeah, then he left, and another pastor came. He was like kind of like a young pastor. He was in his 30s, innit? So like he low key related to like our gen as well. You get the other one was like an older man, innit? Not old, but he was like an older man, but he also related to our gen as well. You know Shania? Yeah, she used to go to my church as well, but I didn't even know. This is when both of us was in secondary school, but we never saw each other. It was mad. But yeah, what was that? Cool. So, wait, what was that?
Wait, is your church like a big church or a small one?
No, back in the day it was a big church.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't have seen that.
Yeah, it was a huge church. But it was a youth church, innit? So like, a school would get rented out, like a school.
Oh yeah, I've been to one.
Yeah.
I used to go to one in Edmonton.
Oh, swear?
Yeah.
Sunday school. Like a Sunday school.
Yeah, like a Sunday school. But they actually had like full-on classrooms. Like I would go in there sometimes, then I'd be told like, depending on the time I got there, or if I got there a bit late, oh yeah, they're all down there. Like you have to go down, meet up, and I'd be like, oh okay, cool. That concept was so cool, but also so new to me because it's like I'm getting to talk to people, and also it's like some sort of a community as well. Because it's like adults over there, then it's like the youths over there, and then it's like, oh yeah, the millennials or whatever, like that section.
Speaking of community, you see them churches, that feel like a community, but later on when you leave the church, you find out the dark law behind it.
You see, I've never experienced that.
I've experienced that with the first church I went to in this country, bro.
You know what it is
so
as well? It's like my one that I used to go to, end of the month, they would just like give out like slices of cake. Yeah. And it would also be a thing of there was that, and then I think when it's someone's birthday, they just go all out or something. All like no. During the summer, there's barbecues.
Wait, isn't it? I don't know if it's Christianity or Islam, but isn't it? Are you actually not meant to celebrate birthdays?
Oh yeah, Christians do not celebrate. Yeah. They don't.
Are you meant to not celebrate that?
That's what I was telling you the other day. They don't drink. They don't celebrate birthday. They don't celebrate Christmas.
I know you can drink, but not to get drunk.
They don't drink. They can't drink.
No, you can. But
you can drink,
but no, don't get drunk.
You're not allowed to get drunk.
But because I remember my church here every Sunday, like after service.
Wait, but I don't get the idea of not celebrating a birthday though. Like, shouldn't you be happy that you are like that you've lived another year? Yeah,
that part I need to do more research on because I've never heard of that.
Doesn't really make sense.
I'd like a Bible verse have to be backed out that says that. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Really?
No, I said a Bible verse would have to be backed out.
I think it's something to do with like time. I think it's to do with time because first off, I don't even think this is
Old Testament, New Testament. Yeah, that's probably back in the Old Testament, but in the New Testament, probably the old rules got scrapped.
I mean, like, time as in like
our generation.
Yeah,
I mean time as in like
timeline.
How can I bro?
Time in the sense of like
quote unquote like time in real like in terms of like how do we know it's 5 p.m. Obviously because of the sun and the kind of this time.
Yeah.
Behind it. But I mean, what I'm trying to say is that, for example, there's a time as we know it now, but if there was 13 months, I remember this whole thing. If there was 13 months in a year, it would make the whole year like equal, like evenly equal.
I saw something about that old calendar, how there is 13 months or something.
Exactly. The Ethiopian calendar.
Yeah, that one.
Where every month's got 30 days.
So then it's the thing where it's like, so what is a year? And like, if it's a birthday, you're born once in your life. So what is it? Like, what are you doing every year? Like, what is it?
It's not even.
Because you're celebrating a year, but what is a year if there's different calendars? Like?
Your birthday's on a different day.
No, but okay, cool. But
it's
the
not
thing
on the
is
same
though,
day.
no, but the thing is though, it's like cool. If here versus somewhere in America, your birthday is gonna be a day.
No, I don't mean like time zones. I mean like
so then what you
literal different calendar, like Ethiopian and the Western calendar. Like that's what I mean.
Because apparently the Ethiopian calendar is still stuck in 2012.
Yeah.
Should we carry on watching that video?
The thing is, we're laughing, yeah, but you know the people who say, "Oh, I feel like I'm in a new universe" and stuff like that. Like, have you seen videos of people saying, "Oh, I feel like the other day the Mickey Mouse or the Disney logo was this, and then it's like now it's something else."
Them are not thinking the meteor's coming anything.
No, but bro, it's the truth, bro. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, it's literally.
They live in
Like, they're a couple years behind.
Yeah.
Behind. But yeah, go on.
Hey, but like, okay, with that, I'm confused. What do you mean, like, they're a couple years behind? Because if they just have an extra month, that's not gonna change.
Bro,
it's not gonna change like everything.
I don't know the law behind it, but yeah.
It's one of them ones where, like, because we're born and raised Westerners, like, we'd have to go through a whole life sort of understanding to get it. That's the only way I can think about it.
So there was nothing that like explained it. Because
there was like there's the whole explanation for it, but it takes one to know one basically.
Oh.
Should we carry on watching the video? Yeah. This has been a very educational type of stream.
No, honestly.
There's entertainment, educational, deep talks. It's mad. Hold on.
They worshipped other gods, which means other religions had always existed, right? So the presence of religions we can't neglect it. We would recognize that these things are in existence. The argument around whether one is the truth or one is not is a separate discussion. Do you believe there's only one true religion? Definitely, Christianity is the true religion.
You can't say that.
You can't. Everybody has a right to their opinion.
Exactly. He just said true, not only, bro. He didn't even realize that, bro. He just acknowledged that there's other religions. And he just.
I mean, I'd even hear.
How can you not acknowledge that?
Just go back a couple seconds. He said she asked.
Is the true religion.
You can't say that. You can't.
No. I agree with what she said. Go back a little more when she asked the question.
Definitely, Christianity is a great discussion. Do you believe there's only one true religion? Definitely, Christianity is the true religion.
You can't say that.
True religion. There's other religions. Christianity is the true.
No, but he's gonna interrupt because he believes his religion is the true religion.
Arrogance.
The arrogance, bro. Arrogance and ignorance, bro.
No, but like he's gonna interrupt because he believes he's gonna interrupt because he thinks his religion is the true religion.
Yeah, but like he's not even trying to hear them out.
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but he didn't even acknowledge that what he just said. Like he's just.
Yeah, he's not taking in exactly what he's saying. They're saying yes, there's other religions, but Christianity is the true religion. In the Bible,
that's no poison for them.
Deeper. In the Bible, it says that in the last days Christianity will be mocked. Where in the last days people are mocking Christianity, mocking Christ. Like, can you like?
Yeah, because I'm deep in it. Even when times where like, even when they put Jesus on the cross, it's like. Even their version of what they thought Christianity was, they still wouldn't have dared mocked it. Because then you still get punished. So I'm actually deep in it.
Like, nowadays, people are brave as fuck. Because we're in the last days, bro. Like...
And it really makes you think, why Christianity?
Why Christianity of all religions, bro? Like, and it even says in the Bible, this is what's gonna be happening. This is what's going on in the last days. And it's actually happening, like prophecy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So...
you can't say everybody has a right to their opinion.
You can't say that.
I would fault you guys, your rationale. Christianity.
Just want to literally a quick one. It's actually so mad. Yeah? Imagine actually, bro, being to a point where you got something about you, but then the whole region is thinking that you're a crazy guy or something, and then they flipping nail you to a cross, bro. And then that cross is used as a representation of that's crazy.
No, but you know what it is? From the stories I've seen, I don't know if this is social media or like the little mini clips, but they make it sound like it was the people who decided, we're getting him, because they make it sound like the Roman soldiers were just like, this guy hasn't even really done anything like that.
No, I feel like it was the Roman government at the time.
Yeah, because I've seen things where it's like these little movies, and then I think I'll need to reread like when he died.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Because
so basically, obviously, they arrested Jesus and some other criminal, right? So then they had the public decide on who to kill first, right?
Yeah.
And who to let go. They decided to let the... Huh? What did the other criminal do?
Oh yeah, he did something bad. I can't lie.
Oh, he just got arrested because of him. Yeah. And then obviously there was another criminal. So obviously they had like a public voting type of thing, right? Where what's it called? The public get to decide, who walks free, who doesn't. They chose the criminal to walk free instead of Jesus. Obviously Jesus was like to God,
Remember what my man did again?
I can't remember what he did, innit? But obviously Jesus was like to God, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing, they don't have knowledge, That's why obviously the whole God gave his son, Jesus, to sacrifice himself for his sin, for our sins. So obviously we can see heaven instead of being damned to hell instantly when obviously we pass on and that, you know what I'm trying to say? So obviously, because they chose to get Jesus killed, Jesus wanted to sacrifice himself so like humanity can be saved in their future. Because in the Bible also talks about how there was angels ready to flip him right down, like go on a glide, be back out like the weapons and shit like that.
Paul or something.
Wait, so can the angels shapeshift into humans? Because I believe
that that's what
they can.
Because very unesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
Have you seen
like the cherubim angels and
that scared me,
I kind of find it interesting. I wouldn't.
So if you saw that in front of you, you're gonna say interesting. You're not gonna...
Genuinely, bro. Yes, like genuinely.
I'd be spooked out at first, but then I'd be like,
I couldn't see that.
Like I want to know what you are.
I couldn't see that. No, you know what it is?
Yeah.
Because I've grown up in so many Nollywood films, I don't even want to question it, bro. I don't even want to see you. If you're there, I'm gone, bro.
The thing is, like, when it comes to that, if it's something that looks good, it's going to be bad. If it's not like bad, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
But you fear the unknown. For a long time in human history, humans fear the unknown.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, actually. That is like, yeah.
It's true. But obviously, once you research the unknown and it becomes known,
you become
less scared of it.
No, cool. I'm not even trying to like put this in a similar thing, but okay, cool. Let's say there's 2 alleyways or whatever. One's dark, one's light. You don't know which one's good for you, which one's bad. Just one looks appealing by your standards of what you've been told looks nice, and the other looks...
This is the thing. In a general sense, I already agree with you, but on a personal side, I disagree. Like, literally, because of what you just said and genuinely how people would think, I'm the type of person who'd be like, I'm going to go down that scary looking one, bro. That's just how
that's what I'm saying, yeah. But the thing is, for a normal person, they would be like, cool, the scarier one just looks bad, so I'm going to go down the lighter one. But that's what I'm trying to say.
But you don't know what's in the light. The light thing could be a facade.
Exactly. That's my point, though. So that's why I would just like not ask questions, and I would just personally be like, I'm gone.
Well, yeah, man. Let's go back to the video. This is very interesting.
Honestly, I don't think I talk so much about my opinion.
No, facts.
This is not the only religion that says that they are the only true religion. Islam says the same thing. Every other religion says that they are the only one true religion. Another reason why I will fault your rationale, for Christians, is that they say we are the only one true religion. Then you ask them, why do you say we are the only one true religion? They say, see our book. We wrote there that we are the only one true religion.
Yeah, but like, I can literally combat his point. Those Christians also are not as like deep knowledge.
Yeah, I can't lie, I was paying attention.
Hold on.
Christians is that they say we are the only one true religion. Then you ask them, why do you say we are the only one true religion? They say, see our book. We wrote there that we are the only one true religion. There has to be an objective standard of measurement of why do you think this religion
is the book of
life. I know, but with his point, he's trying to say like, cool, since you believe it's a true religion, why don't you educate me as to why it's the true religion?
I'd be open to doing that, but I know so many people who do that wrong.
Why is that?
Exactly. Like say a Christian was to say that now.
That's warranted logic.
Yeah. He'd be expecting that said person to educate him as to why this is the true religion. Obviously, he's gonna have questions because he has his beliefs.
But, with that as well, I've seen people when it's come to like Christian versus Muslim Islam debates. I always hear people say, "Oh, I don't know the specific time, but I always hear people say, "Oh, would you rather believe someone telling you about someone?" Witnessing it firsthand and obviously seeing the miracles yourself, or would you rather...
Wait, was that 3 different things or all in one?
No, like this was a conversation I saw between somebody saying like a Christian versus someone who believes in Islam. It was like, oh, would you rather believe in a religion, or I follow Christ because I follow the advice or the things people have said viewing wise and what they've written down saying this has happened, versus something where someone who claims to say, oh yeah, I follow after Jesus' teachings but has never met him. He doesn't believe he's the son of God or anything, but he's never met him. He's never talked to him. He's never met any of the people who are around him.
With the first point you made.
Yeah.
Cool. But you're saying...
That was the conversation.
No, listen, but with that point, but cool. They're saying that, oh yeah, you're following Jesus just because of what they heard. They don't have a personal relationship with him. that's the
there's
thing.
that too.
That's the thing. Like in the Bible, it literally like advocates for people to have a personal relationship with God. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Definitely.
Like, cool, maybe obviously it's not always going to be perfect. There's going to be times where you're not like overly locked in with God and you're not always praying. Like I have days where I slip up, but yo, when it comes to like my life, my goals, everything, when I pray like I'm having a conversation. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I'm not the best at doing like the formal prayers that most men do.
Because if my mum was to walk into my room after she told me to pray, she would say, "Why are you not screaming? Like, why are you not shouting?"
But like, that's how they grew up. That's like
and they'll be like, "I'm having a conversation with him." Like, it's not like a scream.
Like, I pray like man's have like some convo, bro.
I'm not even trying to quote steps. Nah, I can't even say that line seriously. I was gonna say he knows my, but I can't even say that. Mate. I can't even say that line seriously,
mate.
No, you don't know about the steps thing. Sexual assault,
yeah. And there's evidence.
You know what?
Pictures of my
you know how mad it is? These 3 people.
It's bad. Now
he's not really famous like that. He's famous
bro. In the sense of like
in the
UK
TikTok
famous.
world.
Yeah.
No, don't you have a couple million TikTok? That's
bro. He even bought a yard from TikTok money as well, bro. Fucked up his whole thing.
In the TikTok world, he's famous, but.
I'll say guys like Speed have taken it to the next level where they go to other places.
So Speed is the Michael Jackson of content creation.
Yeah.
Like that
Serious.
I don't know how he does it. Like,
bro, my man's younger than all of us here, bro.
No,
he's saying he's my
It's about dedication. That is consistent. That's what
he's been grinding since he was 14. I remember he was even talking about like how like when he started, he would literally be streaming and there'd only be like 1 to 3 people watching.
But he's got a love of the game.
Literally. And then boom. I remember when Speed first started going viral back in 2021. Started seeing his clips. Bro. It was mad.
True. You need somebody who is a bystander, as someone who is on the outside, who has no bone in the argument, to look at it objectively and say, okay, this is what maybe Islam says, this is what Christianity
Which one?
says, this is what...
This one.
You know what it is?
She also banged him in the face.
But you know what it is though?
They could have discussed on that face.
How dare you? You're mad.
You know what it is? See, it's like people who aren't open to having open discussions about this stuff, I can't even be in a room with them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what it is? I stopped trying to encourage Christianity to some of my Muslim friends when they back up ChatGPT to try to show me a point. It's like when you have to do that, I can't.
If I talk,
I can't have a. That's happened to you, man, too.
You're using AI.
No, like religious debates.
You know how generationally dystopian that is, bro. Using AI to prove a point about religion.
Not even just a religion, just a point in general about a topic.
God will actually look at you like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing,
even
bro?
Satan will be confused.
Like, bro, you get it?
How can you use AI to back up your chat?
Gang.
Bro. That's when I gave up. I was just like, I can't lie. Doesn't matter what I show you. I'm going word for word about what I've heard and seen. You might not going off of what a quick Google search or a Quora on flipping. What's that one? Reddit.
Yeah.
Reddit especially. Yeah. I just be like, bro, I can't be honest, bro. It's like, if you got a question about Islam, you could just post on. Why am I gonna go to Reddit to hear random people's answers?
They can just edit that. It's like Wikipedia.
I'm not even gonna entertain that.
You can put your own information. It's not true.
And with a lot of things, there's a lot of Americans that this is what America's actually known for. Like, there's a lot of things where it's like, bro, people will say a whole bunch of bull crap, but make it look smart, bro.
Yeah.
That's what make people believe it.
Because like people are not they're not aware, they don't do their own research, so they're just gonna go with the person that's speaking the most formal and using the most big words. Because someone will use big words to sound smart, but they're saying dumb shit. But because someone's like grammatically they're not like grammatically all there, they're gonna see that thing, rah, my man's speaking eloquently, he sounds smart, man will believe what he's saying, but really truly they're not chatting shit, you know what I'm saying? That's life, man. Yeah, man. 6 minutes and we've been chatting for time.
But the traditional...
Do you have an idea of how Islam itself came to be?
Yes, of course I do.
So what knowledge do you have about Islam coming to be?
Of course, it started with Muhammad
No,
Muhammad.
Islam didn't start with
starts with
Muhammad.
Muhammad.
So where did it
that
start?
even in the books of Islam, there is an acknowledgement of certain characters that are present in the Christian books.
That's what you mentioned as well. Yeah.
Right. And one of the reasons why you would find a lot of Christians tell you that Christianity is the true religion is because there are evidences, both physically and theoretically.
Very true as well.
Have
you been seeing like what's the scientists found proof of
I've been seeing a lot of those recently.
Yeah. I think I even saw one about Jesus' coffin or something like that as well.
Yeah, that ties back to what I was saying of that Arab YouTuber guy, bro. He went to, I don't know where it was, Jerusalem, something like that. And he literally went to the cave where Jesus
rose from his death.
Yeah. And he dropped wine there and that. Mad, I never really, obviously I believed whatever, but I never I couldn't.
Wait, he turned that into a place where you can drink wine?
No, I think he just went in there.
I was about to say.
I never actually fathomed it until I seen the actual, even though I didn't see it in person, I seen a video of it.
Also, how did it look like the cave?
It's on YouTube, to be honest, but it's bro, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's a regular cave, but like the I can't remember,
like the aura
energy behind it is so raw, this is where he was.
Yeah, bro, you're just deep in it, raw. My man was physically here. Man's in the same place. Man's breathing the same air he breathed in this place. It's mad. So the fact that we're not even 7 minutes in, we're not even 10 minutes in this video. You've been awfully quiet. What's your opinion on this whole thing? You just been taking it in. Oh, you're learning.
I was actually gonna say something else, but I just even forgot because I got lost in the conversation.
Here it's still.
Would backdate even to what you would see on paper. You would go to certain sites in the world today, and you will find those things present there. It's the same way people talk about maybe Voodooists, for instance, right? So if anybody worships Voodooists, they can come and tell you Voodooists is the true religion, right? Based on their own belief, because they will say, oh, we have somewhere where this stuff even exists, right? So what I'm finding difficult to even hear from you guys is the fact that you guys have failed to explain to us why you feel yours is the true religion.
Because it's only I think it's a chicken. Oh, there's kebab.
Ooh. Kebabi.
Bro, I swear this is not on purpose, but do I want that much meat though?
There's a kebab place around the corner. But only see pause. But yeah.
Bro,
now I know it's because I have to say that for the context because later he's gonna make this a TikTok and it's gonna be like,
oh, hey yo.
No, don't do that.
No, I'm chilling. I'm joking. 3 hours stream.
I mean the clip.
Oh.
It's gonna be like POV, the man that can't talk about meat around each other.
That's a good caption. That's actually a W caption, you know. Only 7 minutes in.
What time are we supposed to leave this place?
Religion. Instead, what you've done is just to counter that what we are saying is wrong. So,
sorry.
So maybe you can just present
your case now is inconclusive, if I should say that. Even before the birth of Christ, Jesus Christ,
You got full 45
in
ones.
Israel, the tribe Israel, there is a practice, there is a culture, there is a religion. And I will surprise you to tell you, from the birth of Jesus, the customary tradition to whatever they believe was accustomed to him during his birth. So while he grew up, he understood the word.
Definitely. Yeah.
7 o'clock.
Before using Uplearn, I was stuck on C's in all of my subjects, especially psychology and economics.
Bitch, I don't give a
Since
fuck.
then,
Suffer.
A religion the Jewish followed, and he followed it.
Let that be something Peaks you were sponsoring as well. Let that be something Peaks you were sponsoring. That's a clip for TikTok right now. When your friend something
don't we all do that before ads? You be like, shut up.
Yeah, bro.
That's an example. You lose interest in that. That's one of the examples.
No, but just from that
That's
clip
what
alone,
we
you
just
could get a lot
talking
of
about.
TikTok.
Yeah.
You can skip that. You might lose interest in that.
I don't
Before
care
he
about
brought about
her
his idea.
So what you're doing now is to buttress my
No, I'm
point, right?
trying to say you so that you can get to understand something. No, wait.
Let me bring something.
I've not hit the hammer on the net. Just calm down. I'm trying to bring it to this light because so now you fail to acknowledge that hey, I came into existence and I went through a system And now, profoundly, I'm beginning to set something up for myself that will be a movement. Because I believe it's a movement. You got into a system. It's just like you're not coming into it.
You got into a system.
Yes.
Let me say something to you. Do you know this Bible we speak about said in the book of Genesis?
No.
I think that's on his neck. Yeah, the scarf thing.
Corrected.
It must be religious.
John, that you cannot use the
Bible
Bible.
said that the seed of the woman will bruise the heel of the serpent.
And I believe someone wrote it. Yeah.
Oh wait, is he a priest or something? A preacher or something?
No, I don't know. I think he's with the traditional ritualist people.
Yeah,
He's
that's
with
what
them.
Yeah, but like, what is bro wearing? Like, what
Yeah,
is?
I'm talking about that. I swear.
You know what it is? I always see the rich or guys wearing them. It'll always be the rich ones.
Yeah. Someone wrote it, isn't it?
I don't even know. I don't even know the Muslim word for it, but I know Nigerians wear it as well.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Thing. So is it that like is it with for that?
No, because I didn't think a Muslim was on it.
No.
Not even on like some weird vibe. Just like
thing they wear, and they will have the hat as well. And sometimes they'll have that scarf, and then they'll have the.
Yeah, but he would have had more on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is it then?
No clue.
You know, in that Bible, there were some areas in the Bible God was speaking. Hello? There was some area in the Bible God was speaking. Those parts of the Bible that are written in red barrels are the words of God.
How can you not tell me that the person have not spoken ganja and he started speaking on his own terms?
That's fine. That's fine. Because what you've done is to amplify her initial position.
Okay.
Right? And what she had said was the fact that the term Christianity in itself wasn't birthed until a point in Antioch, which was even after the death of Jesus Christ.
Which was the movement.
What you need to understand.
Which was the movement.
Yes.
Thank you.
So Christianity in itself was fashioned from people who were behaving like Christ.
Christ-like, yes.
And what did Christ do in himself? Christ in himself came to give, he said, I didn't come to abolish the law, I came to fulfill it. So what he came to do...
Hold on. You see the Old Testament, yeah? A lot of people say, oh yeah, he came to change it. What that guy just said is the answer to it. He didn't come to change it or remove it, because a lot of people say, oh yeah, but the Old Testament, the New Testament, people don't, it's changed, but he didn't come to abolish it, he came to fulfill the Old Testament.
Yeah, so he came to like complete it.
Yeah, that's what
does that mean?
Like he came to like fulfill everything that was in the Old Testament.
Exactly.
And like
with his sacrifice.
His sacrifice was basically everything in the Old Testament
having to enter the story.
Yeah,
and
like
then
being like put to an end.
Exactly.
And then now obviously beginning like the New Testament, you get? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, so much to learn from here, literally. You know when this drops on YouTube, we might be teaching someone.
Probably, yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
We are.
No, he's not come to abolish the law. And the law has been the custom.
Now.
They have been the custom. And they have been the system.
What you're saying.
It has been there from the beginning.
Let me explain to you.
The law.
It is written.
Yes.
Sorry, man.
And it's before the
word was
made. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying it like.
No, I'm talking about like, what do you call that word again? Like the essence of this.
Oh, like this sort of set.
Jubilee type.
You said at your uni.
Yeah, my uni still.
Yeah.
We got studios like that, innit?
A debate, bro. We just keep on doing that. Don't do any. If you're not gonna stream that,
and you know what?
Stream on Yubo.
We post clips from the Yubo live on TikTok.
Go quick.
Yeah, I can't lie. This is the vision. This is the way. This is actually the way. I can't lie, bro. We need to fucking lock in with this shit. Final quarter, 2026, easy takeover. But I'm telling the GC this idea. I can't lie. Yeah. Fuck.
Can I finish my point?
And this is what I'm trying to tell them.
We all worship the same God, but in different forms.
See that? I agree.
Same. I used to think this as well. What? No, like this. I used to think this a lot when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
Think what?
Like we like worship the same God, but in like different forms.
But that's very, very specific. Like, very specific. In a whole, no, because there's people that you worship false.
I don't even see that in this slightest.
In this case, I can hear it because if there's a devout Muslim and a devout Christian, like bro, Don't pray to the same God, just call it different.
And it's because obviously there's similarities between the Quran and the Bible. I hear why like some people still think like that, but once you're obviously deep in your knowledge, you'll be like, okay, cool, it's not that thing. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
But the thing is, for me to agree with that belief or that statement is for me to take back everything what the Bible is literally trying to tell me.
Yeah.
See, I do hear the whole other side of it, actually.
Because that's like, obviously like if people aren't really like deep knowledge.
Yeah, that's when they're gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, it's all. That's probably what like a lot of like blind atheists, like not like even atheists that are trying to like explore like the blind ones think.
Because when I was younger, I used to think this because of like the similarities, but as I got older, man done like more research. I'm like, okay, this is very different. That's very different. Obviously, when you're young, you're gonna be thinking, okay, cool. Is that thing? It might be a this thing, but yeah, man, it's literally all in the form of doing like your own research. Yeah, literally.
Believe steadfastly that we all worship the same God. The origin of
EasyJet's Big Orange sale is now on. Get up to 20% off flights.
I agree with you that there's. I think the mistake is that people who think people are supposed to think people who think God is the same.
Religion.
To think that every person comes from the same person, basically. Like we're all black. Like that is what it is. But people are using that same logic with God by saying there's one and then just did way many different religions. But it's like that with humans. Like no, there was a first type of humans, and then came different ethnicities and this time. I think that's what it is.
Fairs.
I'm going back from the earlier, but like you said, the man-made religion.
Yeah, because what I was saying is that cool. Obviously, God gave His word. God gave what His ideal vision of being a Christian is. But obviously, because man has corrupted that meaning, people think, oh yeah, the man-made version is the real version. That's what Christian is. Being a Christian is. That's why some people literally like fall away from being a Christian because they're just filled with the man-made version of Christianity, not the real version that God spoke onto humanity when humanity was first made. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
People forget the difference of humanity now and then. Like it was a whole bit. Obviously, I wasn't from this. I can't have my eyeball, but I can have at least an inkling of an understanding. But bro, there's too many people that actually don't understand, bro. The people we are now is nothing like the people back then, bro. Literally at all, bro.
And that's all to do with technology.
Literally. Even English, like even the language was different. Completely
bro. Like that man was speaking in medieval tongues or whatever. Runner for thine. So, yeah, bro. Can't even be asked to get into that, fam.
It came from one God. I want to give you example from my ordinal tradition. The ordinal tradition came from Eri. Eri is the fifth son of Gad. Gad is the son of Jacob. Then Eri now left his abode and now came to Nigeria. He settled in Anambra State, Umuleri and Aguleri and Eri. He now spread to all everything you know as South is Igbo-speaking nation. So this guy started from these people you call your patriarch, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Then he now deviated to Eri. So if you look at the Islam religion, if you read their books, you now understand that they have Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Ishmael. I don't know how Ishmael came out. I think it's from Jacob. So Ishmael came out from there. You understand? So if you see now the Christian religion, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, then everyone started. You understand? So all of us came from the same lineage, but our
perspective. So see, the names you mentioned, Abraham, Jacob. So what was it?
Abraham, Isaac, Jacob.
Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. So cool. Like, see, I was just talking about how humanity is completely different to then than now. Like, the closest way to explain, obviously they're prophets, but the closest way to explain or message, whatever they are, is what they are. The closest way to explain what they are now, obviously a celebrity, but they're above that, which is like there's not even a thing for them.
But
now,
you know what it is?
Which is mad.
When I saw something about how like I think Paul or someone was ready, like I think he chopped off like a Roman God's ear when they tried to arrest Jesus. Like, this guy was on it. Like,
but now it makes me think. So with my man, how he's talking about whatever he's talking about, but including the prophets, it now makes me think. Like, so you know, if you was to see like a person who like a Charlie Kirk, bro. If you was to see like a Charlie Kirk, and then there's people that would like follow his ideologies that much, wouldn't that? Isn't it kind of like what he's saying? He believes in, but it's a Charlie Kirk from back then. So because it was so different, they looked at him. Certain people like him looked at him as a god.
Oh, yeah, because I feel like it's a thing where
himself, or is he talking about?
Like Andrew Tate, basically.
Yeah, but are we talking in the context of? Is he talking about himself, or is he talking?
He's basically talking about the origins of his god or something. I think. But then he mentioned the three things, and he's trying to say something about them.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it made me think, like, what it like? It just made me think.
I didn't get his point when it came to mentioning Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
So what if like that's just like the Andrew Tate of that generation or that part of humanity?
There will always be a group of people that will follow something they believe in, though.
Yeah, but because that was the first person of that time to have such a strong personality, like the lesser people that believed it, and then generation to generation, he came about.
Yeah, so like they class what the original believed in as divine knowledge. You get what I'm trying to say?
Like, bro, like literally, wait, with the same exact knowledge, bro, in the next, like, I don't know how many thousands of years, Andrew Tate could probably be looked as a god, bro.
Oh,
that's true. Actually.
That's actually true.
The things he's done to try and reshape men and their way of thinking, probably.
Yeah, like it's gonna go down in history, and when like future generations learn of that, they're gonna be like, "Wow, this guy's a legend." Yeah. There'll probably be cults.
Wait, didn't they already start teaching about Andrew Tate? Didn't they already start?
Oh, they're coming.
And that is the end. Yeah.
Okay. But then they already start teaching about like Andrew Tate in school as well. Yeah.
Damn, that was a very educational stream, guys.